Hello, everybody. Welcome to the pod. Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to the pod. Oh, hi. Hello, hi, and welcome. Welcome to the zone. Welcome to the pod. Hello, hi. Hello, hi, and welcome, everybody. Hello, hi. Great to see you. Great to see you all. Great to see you all. Yes, yes. Hello. Yes, this great imitation, right? Hello, everybody. It is me, the guy that is a TV, also known as Fenrak. Um, Welcome to the broadcast. Wait, that's not the right thing. Okay, here we are. Okay, so today we begin with a bit of yap. We yap a bit. Um, are we yapping about? We are gonna yap about what I'm gonna do in the future. Um, and more about talking more about what I'm gonna do with the stream. Uh, so so we're gonna begin with what do I stream and what am I gonna stream? So stream content, right? This is what we begin with. So mainly what I've made since the beginning is uh games, overlay, and interactive software. We're gonna say, right? So this is fine in and of itself, but um it's I think I should be doing something else. What I mean by that is if we exclude games, um making an overlay on stream is kind of scuffed, right? Um because you have like to figure out what you're going to do on the fly, and also in my case, it's multiple windows that run at the same time, so I can't have like two instances of the thing running at the same time. Um, so it's kind of a mess making the overlay on stream. So working on anything that is directly stream related to the overlay is kind of scuffed. So I can't really work on that while on stream. And the thing about interactive software, we're gonna uh we have to admit, um it's kind of useless in my case, right? um I don't have that many viewers, right? And I know it, and I don't care, but still, it's a reason to uh not make more interactive software. So what I mean by interactive software, it's the guy or anything like Rod's overlay. So anything like viewer interactable is not very like productive, I'm gonna say, and not very interesting too, since I can't really test it most of the time. So that's why I think I should be doing something else. Um, so I'm probably gonna uh, focus more on game making and useful software. Um, I've got what the hell, the pod? Yeah, it's a pod. Hello, prod. How are you? I hope you had a good day. I had one. And yeah, we're yapping for the start of the stream. Um yeah, welcome. So yeah, I'm thinking about making more games and actual useful software than working on the overlay uh and interactive software like on stream. It's it's not like productive like I said. Now I want to talk about what overlay do I have? Like, what is the current state of the gizmo? What is the gizmo currently? Uh, it's many many parts held by tape. That's what it is. Um, it's I've got the like flying jewels of in the water. I've got the simile guy. I've got floating windows. I've got I don't know a floppy disk floating around when new music starts. I've got I don't know, just images can pop out of nowhere. Um, the starting soon screen is actually just my face but zoomed in. It's many like interesting many interesting ideas, but no main focus. I've got no general uh fucking I got no general theme for the stream, and everything that I have doesn't like fit with anything else. It's just like I had. It's like if every little thing was like held with tape, like something really, really gizmo, right? um. So yeah, it's I kind of hate that. Um. I've noticed that, and I don't know how you do it, Prod. I don't. I don't like floating windows. I just can't. Like I built it. It's really cool. Like I love the fact that I can like interact with the actual overlay live, but it's always in the way. It's too much of in the way. Like maybe like parts of the overlay could be on my screen. Yeah, it's always in the way, but so that's why I don't know how you do it. I just like it's cool, but I don't think it will be there for long. Like the technology is there. I've made it, but maybe not in the best way, which means like from like when I got like 10 windows on the screen, it starts like lagging. Like I can't drag the windows around. They just like stop dragging or something. And they teleport too for some reason. So maybe it's my code. Maybe I just it's not like it doesn't feel natural. Doing a technology is fun, but it really is important to sit down and think about what your stuff to look like. Yeah, that's yeah, exactly. I want to make the overlay more like have a general theme, like everything fits with everything else. That's what I want to do, but it's not what it is now. I cohesive, yeah, that's a good word for it. Um, so I made a few updates while I was gone for 8 9 weeks, but you can't really consider this like a second version because I didn't really put much time in it since like I was really occupied, right? Um, so I'm thinking about maybe a second hiatus, but a real time, a real one this time, real one this time. Um, just to like maybe implement new features and remake some of the stuff that is already here. Is what I want to do. Um, so the my anniversary. Oh God, I don't know how to write this word. An anniversary. I don't know. You have a theme in it or design in mind. So that's kind of a thing too. I want to talk about is I I'm a TV, right? I want to keep this concept of I am the display for stuff like you see in the different like this. Like I can move around and I am part of the display. But like being a TV like brings this part where I can be the display and be part of the actual content in that way. But also at the same time, like I'm a CRD TV, so the least convenient type of TV to like implement because the aesthetic of a CRD TV is like it's chunky, right? So it kind of don't fit to be like the whole display like a big TV is what I think. But I want like me being a CRD TV be a like I want to be part of the general like environment I am in. I want to do something in 3D. I don't. I'm not good at Blender. That's a problem. I want to do something in 3D, but I'm not good at Blender. So maybe I will get into like low poly textures. Um, I don't know honestly. Um, it's I'm thinking about it, but I'm sure I want it to be different from what it is now. It's not satisfactory for it's not the game. I just I'm not satisfied with it right now. It's like hacked together. It, yeah. I want to implement new things. I want to add emotions to model. Right. I want to train like a tiny AI model to track my emotions on my face, and then just like modify my face so it shows these emotions, like some kind of more human feel to my face. I want to do that. Um, I want to remove remove the floating chat. So the excuse I kind of had for doing this is it was cool, like it is cool, but I didn't want to always look at the OBS screen to look at chat. But I I always end up looking at the OBS screen anyways, so it's kind of useless in that case. I need a third monitor. That's what I need. Yeah, I want a 3D environment. To be honest, Bad Cops stream motivated me like a huge bunch. Having the tech is wait, having the tech is good, but it's wild to use it for all chat messages. Isn't that what you do? Too? That's what you do. Dang, they got Venerak on here. I'm pretty sure they do. I hope so. If not, I don't know how you are here. Welcome in colonoscopy. My task is ducked in left until clicked. Oh yeah, yeah. In that sense, yeah. But it's still like on your screen. Like maybe it's on the left and it's stuck somewhere, but it's still like somewhere on the screen. It still takes up screen space. Like in the end, it's kind of the same. Kind of. That's what I meant. Um yeah, so I want to add emotions, maybe accessories. I don't know. We I'm still not good at Blender. You want to go no chat? I It depends on how I want to make it look like. If I want something like really sharp and clean, maybe. Maybe I'll have something more like Taimichi where the chat is there but disappears after a moment. Like it's not permanent. Maybe I'm probably gonna do that, honestly. Or like Maiseka. I don't know. Honestly. Um since I'm on Godot, it would be pretty easy to make a an executable able for possible collabs. So this means I also gotta work out the face tracking over network. So that'll be something. I want to finally implement my own points, right? A bit like Qprod. But I hold on. I've got yeah. Hold on. If we go here, uh, if we go here, right? Normally, I've got I've got the points there. Yeah, it's from points, right? I've got already got people getting points. So I already have the, let's say, database portion, which is the easiest portion, but still, I want to do something with my own points, because I'm never gonna have like the superior tier. I just, even if I could get it, I don't think I would take it. Um, and yeah, oh, finally, thank you, Batka, for the window capture in Godot, but on Windows. 'Cause I want to do window capture in Godot, right? Because if we go look over here, it's so the actual GD capture external was made by Lane VT, but it's only available on Linux, and I'm not on Linux. And so thank you. What the hell is sponsor? What is this? Anyway, yeah. So this is a version for Windows. I appreciate it, and it just works, which is cool. Sponsor is giving monies. I never saw that. Okay, this is sponsoring the person, not the repo. Oh, I see. God damn. But yeah, we're yeah. Is there something else I wanted to say? So yeah, basically to resume, what I wanted to say is um I'm gonna like shift a bit when I do on stream, and I'm probably gonna do a hiatus of I don't know where are we? We are in a, let's say, May. So a like something like 2 month hiatus maybe to uh redo stuff because stream anniversary is in July, and July I also change place. I change emplacement in the world. Uh, go. I go to university. City, university, city, something like this. Yeah, maybe 2 months. I don't know, Colin. It depends on like how much stuff I really do, and if I get good at Blender someday. I don't know. Maybe I'm never gonna get good. And yeah. Also, since last stream, I tried to um add the request for custom shaders, a bit like Clonk. But the thing is, I can't. I can't because I use OpenGL for with Godot because I need the transparent background, but it doesn't support live loading of shaders on on the on yeah OpenGL. So fuck OpenGL, and yeah. Thank you for listening to my talk. Um, why is OBS there? Thank you. Move over there. Over there. Um. Yes. Yes. Thank you for clap. So what do we do after that? What's There's nothing to do left, huh? Right. I worked on the music thing. I kind of don't want to. This it's just not working. So maybe sometime when I get back the motivation, I guess, for it. Anyway, yeah. So music thing, not gonna do it. So what do we do now? Well, I've had this idea for a bit, and I'm gonna do it now. We are gonna do a uh Twitch extension for Joelbot. Huh? Huh? So what is it gonna be? What's it gonna do? Joel, indeed. Joel, indeed. What's it gonna be? Like what's it gonna do? Guy. Welcome, Crazy Kitty. How are you doing? Oh, also, you can un-guy now if you want, just by saying "guy" again. I'm just saying that's a new feature. Hello, welcome to Crazy Kitty. You missed the talk. Maybe this is the thing. Take a screen capture. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna go into a hiatus once again, but yeah, maybe redo some of the overlay. It's kind of janky. But yeah, we're gonna do a Joel extension, right? Hold on. So what's it gonna do? So what I wanted to do is it's gonna be simple, I think, because I don't need to really interact with the Twitch API, so I won't have to do the whole like authentication pipeline. Um, I'm only gonna do requests to my API and show them in like a menu, I guess. Um, so I did this yesterday, and I didn't know the difference between full screen and component, and it's really not explained anywhere. it's you have to like find it. It's over here. It's this thing. So this is full screen. It's basically gonna go. This is like a prods thing where it's all over the screen, and then the component extension and is a little side menu. Um, so I don't know if I want to do a side menu like the component or the overlay. Because if I just want to like be displaying the stats for Joel, hold on, Colin. Let me talk. Um, so if I'm only gonna show the stats, like only the stats, I think a component extension would be better. Like as to not like take screen space, right? But if maybe I told myself maybe I could redo uh the thing where Joel goes in the background, right? This thing behind me. Maybe redo this, but in a web version basically. But the thing is, if I wanted to do that, I would need the like the websocket to know when someone sends a message. How do but I don't know how to like get like the messages from the chat. Like getting like it's a simple wait, is it fucking oh, it's there. Okay, hello. Do you? So it's this thing, right? It's a simple I had a bad morning, but overall I'm fine. That's good. Bad morning. That's not cool, but I mean, yeah. Okay. Um yeah, so it's a simple HTML file. Um so to make request to my API is going to be simple. It's a simple fetch, right? But I don't know if I can like how I do uh chat. Like like I know I can post and wait. What can I do with extensions? Being a web page, an extension can do almost anything can already do on the web, such as play sound on and show video. We provide some special functionality for you, including uh get subscription status, follow channels, no. Follow channel, no. Can I just not get the chat? Like develop your extension. Yeah, yeah. Okay, building extension. Is that it? Mobile support? No. Okay, extension helper library. An extension iframe must import the extension helper JavaScript file created and hosted by Twitch. That I already imported, I think. It provides methods for dealing with authentication, receiving notification of stream properties, and listening to pubs of events. Okay, I see. Um, okay, for details on the extension helper, including callbacks, it provides see the extension reference. Okay. The EPS is an optional backend service that supports the extension. No. Okay, so I don't need the EBS thing. When the EBS wants to, yeah, no. Okay. Uh, Using the Twitch API, yeah. Okay. Twitch API supports extension helper. Can I get like the documentation for this thing? Helper extensions. The extension JavaScript helper uses these strings. Version environment. Um. Okay. Unauthorized function at callback function. This callback is fired each time the GWT is refreshed. Twitch unauthorized. Okay, I see. Unauthorized. Okay. Okay, but how is the JWT like refreshed by itself, or do I need to do it? This is all obscure. Obscure. Um, Java is provided in the authorization context, which can be used to authorize calls to Twitch API endpoints in place of app and user access tokens. This Helix is unique to each extension viewer and is managed by Twitch with no action required from the developer. Oh, thank God. Okay, I see. So it will be managed for me. That's pretty cool. So I can get the API request, but how do I do pub sub? That's my question. Can I? Huh. Lifecycle management. Using reference. Okay, that's where I was. Okay. On context. This callback is fired when the context of an extension is fired. Okay. On error. On highlight changed. On position changed. Whenever an extension changes position in the player, this applies only to video component extensions. On visibility changed. Send. It uses Twitch provides. Okay. To send directly to PubSub, it uses Twitch provider. Okay. To allow broadcast to send a broadcast, or broadcasters cannot send the global to global. Okay, listen. Oh, hey, listen. What is this? This is hellish. This is like Jingles Jingles, but like hellish. Okay. um. Okay. So listen. This function binds the callback to listen to the target topic. Thank God it's already made for me. Okay. Um. Event sub. Subscription types. And it's channel chat message. Okay. So this guy. Actually, can I do this? Thank you. This is better. Okay. So I'm gonna put it at the top. Um, okay, so we're gonna go full screen, and this is how we're gonna do it. Um, oh god, I'm gonna be rusted in. Okay. Let's do div, right? Okay. Span. Um, menu. And my baby. Um, uh, background color. Gray. Thank you. Um, thank you. Okay. I should do a CSS file, right? um, style sheet. How do we do style sheet? How, how do we do style sheet? Uh, there we go. Okay, let's not do this. Uh, okay. Style CSS. Can we do style CSS? Style dot CSS. We're gonna do all by hand. I don't care. Fuck Bootstrap. Yeah, that's my opinion. Okay. Um, my baby. I did me with you. Be my baby. And he said it's true. Oh, oh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Uh, this should work. Okay. Class menu button. Okay, then we go here. And Mr. Menu Button, you have a background color that is gray. Um, you have a color that is black, and gray is not good. Like, let's do, I don't know, black? No, white. No, white is maybe just light gray. Background color. Okay, then we have padding. It's 10, 20, I guess. Border is a good one. Border. It's 1 pixel solid. No? Oh, just 1 pixel solid. And then we do black. Okay. Border, padding, background color, border, radius, it's 50%. So let's try that. Huh. Is it not getting the style? Am I dumb? Inspect. Uh, huh? Localhost style CS. Oh yeah, okay. Um, Why? I don't. Huh? I don't get it. Uh. Okay. Then fuck this shit. I don't know. Style that bitch in here. There we go. No need for that dumbass. And we reload, and the button should be good. Oh god, what is this? Horrid shit that I made. Okay, it's in pixels. I was wrong. Beautiful. Yeah, that's a bit better. Horrible. Horrible. Um, okay. Maybe a little less padding. Like this. Yeah, that's better. Um, okay. Menu. The thing is here. We're gonna do position absolute. Thank you. And top 10 left. No, it's gonna be right. Thank you. Okay, menu button is here. Um, now, holy shit. I'm too like I've done too much Angular recently to not like I can't do like standard HTML and stuff now. Can I get like HTML? Like it's an event, but I need to do it in. Oh, I can do it in. Okay, but I can't do it in. Okay, I'm gonna do it in. Okay, so script. Okay, then we're gonna do a second part. Um. da, 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 da. Okay. Um. How do I want to do this? Um. Because this should work. Yeah. Okay. This works. Um. We're gonna have like something like a div here. Um. It's gonna be the menu. The menu. Excuse me. Okay. Out of curiosity, why are you using a span instead of a button? Because buttons are ugly, I guess. I'm. I don't know. What does this look like if I do button? Button. Oh, it's the same thing. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. It's. I don't know. It never was a span. It always was a button. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh god, what the hell? Okay, position. Okay. Class menu. Constant. Yeah. Thank you, Copilot. Okay, so this works. Um, this guy should be width of something and a height of something. Thank you. Okay. Height is gonna be like something like 300 and just 250. Makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's better. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna put on there later, I guess. But this uh display none. What is display flex? Can you not be none and flex at the same time? Let's just do flex here. Okay. We're good, we're good. Did I put okay, the helper is there. Okay. So height to 300 and stuff. Um okay. For now we're just gonna leave it like that. And we're gonna try to start to do the script part of this. Wait, but I can't. Okay. Wait, how can I test it like easily? Because okay, if we go to me, right? If we go to me, the Joel guy is here, right? But it does absolutely nothing. And to change its like content, to change the content, it um where okay. Move to a hosted. Oh, so I could host and then Woo. Okay. How can I move to hosted test? Move. How does it work? Okay. So base URI. Files. How do we make it so you look at my things? This is all confusing. Okay. Your extension file are hosted on the Twitch CDN, and you are now provided the details necessary for review. Live control not set. Okay. Where do I asset hosting? Oh, okay, it's here. Or is it not? Decision determines where your asset will be hosted uh, for the different stage of the process. Uh, uh, Hold on. This is kind of weird. Files? Yeah, this is me updated the thing, uploaded. Okay, access, me, yeah. Status. Base URI. What if I go there? Invalid extension version params. Okay. Configuration path. And okay, what if I do index.html? No. Okay. What is this? This is confusing. Version detail. Files, assets hosting. Reference for extension in local tests only. The URI must end with /. The URI is completely up to you. To it need not match the version in any way. During the local test, the assets are served directly from this URI. So you can update your code without resubmitting the During local tests, the assets are served directly from this URI. So you can update your code without resubmitting the extension version. Okay, if we go here and move to local test. How does this work? So does this mean I can put like the URL of my website, for example, and it's gonna like show up? It need not match the version anyway. During a local test, the assets are served directly from this URI. So you can update your code without resubmitting the extension version. I assets hosting. When an extension is being hosted on Twitch, whether you're okay, but that's not me. Capabilities, image assets, updating after release. Moving. You need to enter the required fields. Okay, every version of every extension begins in a. All assets must be as HTML, JavaScript, CSS images, and fonts are served from the testing base URI that is defined on the asset hosting tab. To locally test your extension, you need a local web server. Since some operations requires HTTPS, you need to create and install a self-signed certificate on your system. In local test, you can install the extension on your own channel. God, this is kind of ass. Okay. So either I create a like HTTPS server that can serve these assets, or I just do it the bad way, I guess. Okay, hold on. Where's this guy? This is local host. But this is HTTPS. What if I do HTTPS? Yeah, it doesn't work. Um Can I not get the musician? Tunable SSL for standalone Sinatra app. Thank you. How do we do that? Do this with MRI Ruby. Use the following monkey patch. Then in your standalone application, Sinatra SSL.rb. Set port SSL. Uh, okay, let's do this guy's thing. Sinatra SSL.rb. Let it be on fire. This is my person thread requires. Okay. This should work. Okay. Oh, but then I need to oh fuck it. Okay, what we're gonna do is huh. We are gonna scrap this and we're gonna move this guy to, okay, let's delete this. Um delete this. No, actually we're gonna keep it. This we keep. Sinatra we don't keep. This we don't keep. And okay, this guy we can close. Oh god. Okay, we can close this guy. Okay. So we gonna open this little buddy, and we're gonna do new folder Joel dashboard. Wait, oh, G. Okay. These guys. Copy. And paste here. Huh? Hey, God. Okay, maybe I can't do it this way, so we're gonna download. God, this is hard. Huh? Okay, you can go away and open this guy. Okay, here we go. Then we can delete this one. Okay. Da da da. Okay. Here. Get. Um. there we go. So this should, okay, we're gonna have to exit it. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. We're gonna do XA. Wait, where are we? Okay, we're not on this guy. Tmax A. Oh, fuck. Okay, I broke the thing. The thing is broken. Okay. These guys are still fine. This guy is not. Okay. Okay. Should still be good. Okay. So now if I do, I go back here, right? I open my guy and I do GDB index.html. Can't be found. I just restarted it, right? Oh no, that's not in the HTML. It's in Joel dashboard. Joel dashboard. And then it's file name. Am I done? Not found. What do you mean not found? It's there. Joel. Okay. The copy path. Relative path. It's the same thing. I don't get it. File name. File name. GDB index.html. Okay. What about Joel? No. PNG. It doesn't work. This is weird. Get do file name. What if I print file name? Joel no back PNG. Oh, there it is. Ah, there it is. Okay, it's back. Okay, then now it's okay. So this means I can do file.css and take those guys, move them here, and do this guy. And it should still work. Yeah. No cache too. Okay, that's good. Now, does this mean I can change this guy? It does mean? Okay. Delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this. Okay, let's open the guy. It's visible. Is it? I don't see the thing. Is it not here? Okay, let's in here we're gonna console log. Can we do a console log? I don't know. Spec console. I don't refuse to display in a frame because extreme. Okay. Oh god. So it doesn't want to. Can we ask the famous guy? Whatever this is. That's extreme to same origin. Huh. Allow origin any. What is this? Extreme option. Stop moving. God fucking. Okay. Um. Why is it not working? This is what is extreme options? A response header can be used to indicate whether a browser should be allowed to render a page in a frame, iframe, embed, or object. Um, okay, and then he said same origin. So we're supposed to put it to what? Same origin. Okay. Same origin. What are the available like uh there are two possible directives, so it's supposed to be deny, I guess. Will this work? I gotta restart now. I shouldn't need to restart. Okay. What about this? Accept. Okay. I didn't see the error. Oh, there it is. Oh god, that's big. Okay, so I should scale with. I should think about scaling with the window size. But we got this the stuff on there, and I can live modify it. I can. I'm pretty sure. That's cool. This is Missy. Hello world. There it is. Okay. Um, close this guy and there we go. Okay, we got something. We got something. It's kind of sad that I have to keep the live alive to access the thing. This is kind of in the way, so maybe I'm gonna move it to the left. Um, the correct way of writing the tagline NVIDIA, the way it's meant to be played, is the same. The name NVIDIA in all uppercase, followed by a colon, a space, and shell cap the followed by the way it's meant to be played in all lowercase. What is Robo Bamo doing here? The fuck is this? The fuck is this? Welcome Bamo. Um, get that guy out of here. How you doing, friend? I'm doing great. How are you doing? I had a great Friday, and we're working on the next chapter of Joel development. Right? Pretty cool. We're doing the it's called fucking overlay. We're doing overlay, and there it is. So we can. Oh god, is the chat overlay new? No, not really. It's been like a few weeks, so maybe the last time you were here. I don't remember it. It looks super cool. Yeah, to be honest, I'm probably gonna remove it anyway. Maybe it looks cool, but it's kind of annoying. Uh, the way I did it, it's each of those are a like an actual window, so it's kind of buggy. It literally looks like you're manually moving the message around with your mouse. Yes, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I can drag those. I can throw them. Hold on. Where's the thing? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I've got font size equal to 50. Hello. I can spawn windows like this, right? And I can also I can also do something like this. I can make images spawn. Um Drag them around. Same thing with videos. Uh I was gonna ask you what you did to make it look real. It is real. That's the best part. Oh, and also I've got this thing. Those are tiny. I can change the size, but I can draw in them. I can switch to line mode, right? I can change the size and the color and undo. It's pretty cool. I can clear all messages. I can change the color of guy, and I can do something like uh, this, and this is the playlist changing thing. So I can change playlist with this. Uh-huh, uh-huh. And I can also make any previous messages sent appear again. So let's say this thing. So I can keep track. And yeah, this is quickly the gizmo. We can do guy, exclamation point guy. It's already done by default when you send your first message. It's the little guy at the bottom of the screen. You can change the gravity of a guy. So if you do, let's say, this, it's gonna put it on the ceiling, and it's basically a vector. So the x and y of your gravity vector, and you can change the guy color. I think guy color, something like this. Okay. Um, we got it on the left, but now we're gonna size it by. I think it's rem if I remember. Joel 2? Joel 2? No way. They got Joel 2. God, the two windows are not stuck together anymore. Okay, thank you, Windows. Move this guy. Okay. I think it's rem to change the size based on the display. So it's 50 rem, I think. And then 60. 60 rem. I despise CSS. Welcome to the club. Not for any good reasons though. Um, there's many reasons to hate CSS. First one, it's dog shit, and that's it. Visible can, there we go, and that's big. Let's do 25 rem and 30. It's probably good. I just feel like it's a pain in the ass to figure out what things do regardless of documentation. Okay. So the thing with CSS is it's always you guess. It's guessing. There's no like, yeah, like there's a logic behind it, but nobody figures it out ever. It's just that, like, even when you use something like Bootstrap, it's just like uh, you just have to deal with their CSS. That's the thing. Specifically, it's hard to figure out how things interact with each other and if something is needed or not. I don't know. I know nothing about it, honestly. Yeah. I mean, in life, there's always templates and stuff like that. So I only do CSS when it's necessary. Like, and I like try to not use something like Bootstrap. I try to always do my own CSS. Kidding me when I created my now playing overlay? Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't trust ChatGPT with this. Yeah, it's so ass. Like, uh, he's gonna just fix the specific thing you wanted to, but just gonna break something else. That's the only thing it does most of the time. Most of the time. Okay, so we got menu. types a message to ChatGPT when I added your code to animate the transition when it changes. Completely breaks the display temporarily. Exactly. ChatGPT, you suck. I just okay. Here's the thing. I don't like ChatGPT, but the thing is it doesn't have any context on what you're doing. You repeat that for like an hour until it works. Exactly. The thing is it has no context on what the entire code is. Um but let's say in case of Copilot, right? The Bisco GitHub AI assistant. It has the context directly without you putting your code in there. Like if I just do that, I'm gonna ask a question about this part of the code. But if I just don't select anything and I ask a question, it's gonna take the whole file. And then if I want to use multiple files in a question, I can go to the chat, and then by default it's gonna take this file, but I can also join uh index like this. So I've got two files now in reference. So it helps the Copilot to have like better insight on what's going on. Yeah. Okay. Where was I? We got this menu to be a relatively good size, I guess. And it doesn't scale, or does it? No, it doesn't. I thought it would be scaling. I should actually give overlays another shot with both Chebyshe and Grok with the think reason option on. They trend tend to be able to handle larger project with that setting. I've noticed like that they're actually pretty good at analyzing image. Yeah. I think Claude is like a a bit better than Copilot at the I think like I've seen my friend use it, and you can just give him like a link to the repository, GitHub repository, and he just has all of it as like memory. In his memory, he has the whole thing. But I'm not here to sell anyone on AI, especially not for web devs. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, I tried. I mean, I'm gonna say that, but anyway, uh, I tried to use it only for specific questions, not just like, fix this. I tried to like, hey, it did this error and this part of the code. Like, I tried to like do a big part of the job before handing it to him. I think I've actually tried vibe coding for Giga's.stream before, and it's not that bad. But it's definitely a different workflow. It's I can't imagine it being good. Like you're gonna take so much time, like just it's gonna break its own things, and then oh no, this broke. Oh, but this time this broke. Oh, but this time this broke. And it's just hellish. If I am so low energy that I can't put in more than 0.01% effort, it will actually get some work done. Yeah, I guess. Um, okay. Um, units, CSS, CSS units. Okay, centimeters, inch, pixels, points, picus. What the fuck is this? Oh, but for every minute the AI spends writing code, I can probably spend 30 minutes modifying it. That's me. I got something closer to the desired result, which is it's okay at. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Like that's like, oh, I can make this amount of code in 1 minute. But yeah, but does it work? Like, can't you just take your time or something? Oh, doing a percentage of it would be cool. No? Um, relative to parent element relative to 1% of viewport's larger dimension. I think I'm gonna do not percentage. Yeah, percentage is ass most of the time, so it's we're gonna go with oh, but then okay. It's VH or VW. What is the best one? 1% of the what? So it's I guess it's the height that we want. Or in oh maybe yeah, okay. So width is gonna be like 10 V width and height is gonna be 15 VH. Something like this. Okay. God, there's many too much people alive. Okay. But okay. Except show me the thing. It's tiny, but it scales. That's the important part here. It scales. Okay, how about 20, 35? How about this? I wish there was like a refresh button here to just refresh that. I'm trying to figure out an effective way to measure the expected width in pixel of. I'm trying to figure out an effective way to measure the expected. Yeah, that's ass. Okay, a Twitch chat message. It's ready to test, but really don't feel like doing the troubleshooting. Um, yeah, because some characters are larger, right? Are they? I'm not sure. Um, I already like had some to do something like that. Um, why did I do that? I think it was in my previous overlay in Godot. But I think they give you the width, like minimal width of the label in which you put the text. This is pretty good. Maybe a bit taller. Again, it's wide enough, but maybe a bit taller. So 55, something like this. Fucking okay. I want to try something. So you must have noticed that when you maybe if you went on Prod's stream, notice that when you click on the overlay, it catches the click, but if you double click, it like maximize the video, right? Which is not what we want. Who stream? Shout out to Prozipod. Um, shout out Prozipod. You should check them out. It's really fun. They make gizmos. Um, and they're making a an overlay right now, and right. So when you double click on an overlay, yes, it catches the click, but the window behind it also catches it. And I know there's a method um to actually prevent that. Um, and it's somewhere in here. I've already done it before. Component. It's in home, HTML. It's event stop propagation. This thing. So if we do event, and then we do event dot stop propagation. What if we try that? Because maybe I could send a fix to prod. It'd be pretty cool. Oh no, that didn't work. Okay. Stop propagation. Okay, P. What about prevent default? Maybe that'll work. Oh, we're talking about an extension? Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Is that what it's called? Yeah, yeah, it's a Twitch extension. So there's actually like prevent default should be it. I don't know. I'm not sure about it. I use it usually like for forms or stuff. Yeah, it doesn't work. Any of them don't work. Event. Okay, the other one that's suggested is this one. We can try it. How about all of them? All of them at the same time. We gotta stop it. Dun, 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 dun. How about all of them? I have a extension turns off, but Bamboo doesn't. It didn't work. Okay. It didn't work. Oh well. It's it's not a problem, I guess. What are you trying to prevent from happening? So you don't actually see it, but right, when you double click on the video stream, right, it full screens the stream, right? That's the normal comport like behavior. But when you click on a menu, let's say, you double click, you don't want it to full screen the stream, you want it to double click. But what it does right now is full screen, and that's what we're trying to prevent. But obviously, it doesn't work, right? So you have to click at two different places to double click. It's kind of ass. Okay, so this is fixed. This is fixed. This is good. Okay. So what? Okay, now if I change the size, it scales correctly to the stream. Okay. Okay, this is done for now. Okay. So how about we start trying to listen? Hey, listen. Cheap viewers at fuck you. Cheap viewers at fuck you. That's what happens. Goodbye. Yo, homie, what's good? Yo, homie, it's your long lost friend that's come back to tell you cheap viewers. Well, I'm sorry, but I banned them. Okay, so how do we actually do this? I turned off all browser extensions. Is there something else I have to change to see extensions? Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't think about that. I mean, it's just gonna data, I guess. Too bad. Why is RoboBamo still there? I turned off all browser extensions. Is okay. This is not this. This is not an browser extension. This is a Twitch extension. Bamo. Because I'm okay with turning off browser for. It's. I'm okay with turning off browser extension for Robo. Yeah, but I. But the. It's a bit. It's bit. Okay. Okay. Oh, I understand, but I have browser extensions which interact negatively with Twitch extensions. Oh, I see. Interesting. But you can't see it unless I make you be able to. Okay, hold on. I'm actually gonna do this. Twitch Devward. I mean, it's on board for me, but I'm gonna be. I'm pretty sure I'm able to make it available to you guys. Manage. Okay. Access. Yeah. Okay. So Bamo 16 and colonoscopy. There we go. So now if you reload the page, you should be able to see the thing. Yeah, this is a banger. Yeah, there's the permissions are actually chaos. Okay. Um yeah, this is only because it's in a test phase. Once the extension is approved and released, it will be available to everyone, like all the time. This is like for adding testing accounts, right? So you guys then test the extension now. You should be able. Okay. So window dot which you window dot which dot txt dot and then we go. I refuse to disable my fuzzy fine extension on this account. I'm kind of joking, but actually serious because I have a few stream open. It makes it easy for me to quickly control volume on them. I'm kind of, but why would you disable? I can turn it off for this tab. I don't understand, like, what's making you this extension prevent you from using the extension, the Twitch extension. I mean, I don't know why it would like prevent you from doing that. Middle clicking on any stream player toggles on mute and mute on the stream. Oh, but I'm not. You don't need middle click, no? Or is it just me? You don't need middle click for to use the extension. I mean my extension. This is getting confusing. Usually this is broadcast or global. If an extension from and listens to broadcast on a channel, it will receive message sent to the channel. I should stop explaining and just get working. To me a few moments. Okay. um, listen. I don't understand how the like actual thing right. This is like with the others. Let's say on context, right? It's no on context like this, and then you give it a callback. Okay, but this is only a callback. Okay, I get it. So this is listen, send, listen. Okay, so listen, and then okay, so ah um target is a string, so it's podcast. Um, and then callback. Message content time. Okay. What if I try that? Reload this guy. Um, oh, maybe I shouldn't have shown that. Okay, what about if I do? Didn't work. Okay, maybe I'm gonna stop showing the token on here. Probably a good idea. Okay, what about this thing? What about this? Okay, so now instead I'm gonna like wait for me to be authenticated before like doing the subscription to listen. Yeah. Okay. Um. So listen. Target callback. Return target content time and message. These fields correspond to the value in the sent message, except the message is always a string. Okay. Whispers on. Okay. So it's not working. Broadcast. It's not working. This function call finds the callback to listen to the target topic. This is broadcast, right? If an extension is on a channel, it will receive messages sent to the channel. For that extension channel combination, if it listens, it will see sent to global for all channel with that extension installed. That's cool. Non-extensions pub sub topic are also supported. Okay, but I'm not receiving anything. Like, I don't know if the actual errors are me or freaking TV or something like that. What if I reload? Let me reload. Error blocked by client. I mean, I wonder if I'm dumb or like if I skipped something somewhere. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, okay. Actions, configuration, unauthorized, fetch, okay, on context, on error, on visibility change, send, listen. As an extension front end. Okay. I just wonder if like this Twitch X that lesson is actually something. It looks like this is window Twitch X that lesson, right? This is the name of the function, and then the target uh, and the callback. But it doesn't seem to be working like at all. Fenrack one. It's descendant retain focus. The focus must be hidden from associative technology. Avoid using area. Like this keeps appearing when or not. Wait, what the hell? Is it because it's not playing? Hold on, Bamo. Um, okay. So if I set show overlay extension to with controls to and enable allow mouse interaction with overlay extension, then mute or unmute the player by middle clicking does work when I uncheck the visible box for the extension. Checking the visible box breaks the middle click feature though instead of muting unmuting. Middle clicking on the there invokes an auto scroll feature. The thing that will okay. So it doesn't work. Basically. Yeah. So it doesn't work. It's interesting though because middle click really has nothing to do with any of this. Um, it's probably like just getting any input sent to this iframe, I guess, and that's why it's not. It's probably just like getting all the inputs sent to the frame, and that's why even if it's not related, it's still like getting the input. It's probably it. Yeah. Okay. Now, why is this not working? Um, okay, let's Google. Since chat from extension panel. Okay. What if I add shortcut to toggle Twitch extension visibility? Uh, I mean, for now, anyways, it's absolutely there's no extension. Like it's just like a white square. Um, so it's not that bad. You shouldn't care about that. Like, don't modify your setup for this. We have to test. You have to test the white square. Damn, I'm getting checked. But you can, if you really want to test it, you can just open like another browser that you have and like play with it there. Let me check the white square again. Only double checking. I know about, but I actually want to listen. Since extension are just websites, you can use any web permitted method to connect to chat and consume data. Example, Twitch bits and pieces. Aha, global function. Okay, it's okay. Ooh. Oh god. Okay, message parse, message console log, message console. I do like that it's anchored way over the top left. Nice and out of the way. Yeah, I planned to make it appear on the left corner top, but then it was in the way of all the other like the actual extension square, right? So I just moved it to the left. It's nice. I mean, it's not specially not in the way. It's just in the way of something else. I don't think I asked what kind of functionality it's gonna have. So it's gonna be basically um a replica of here, right? With showing the stats. Maybe it's just a reduced amount of stats. Um and also I'm gonna try after doing this part, I'm gonna try to uh when someone sends Joel in the chat, I'm gonna try to do the God, it's always getting in the way. I'm gonna do the fish bouncing out of the water, but like in the overlay. I'm gonna try that. That's probably the only two things it's gonna do. Like see the like database basically, the database info and showing the Joel bouncing. Joel fast. I don't have this one, I think. Do I? Oh, I have it. I didn't notice. Okay. What about this? What if we try this? Download the Apollo? What the hell? Post message. Oh, what is this? Okay, if I send a message, there's again the thing. Um, failed to report error to API type error. Like it's so messy. God. Like I see this thing failed to execute post message, which could be the error, but I really don't know. Like this is all bundled and not working. Maybe there's another example of someone using it. Um, how to live stream? Yeah, no. Okay. Uh, Twitch overlay extension. Um, yes, thank you. Okay. Developer running Hello World. Twitch unauthorized. Yeah, I've got that. That's good. Backend. I don't need backend. Okay. It's kind of ass. Extensions getting started. Service public. Helper. Live config. Viewer.js. Twitch log error function. Click. Yeah, there's no listen to the pub sub. Um, uh, that whispers for an individual user. Broadcast. Rate limit pool. A payload of target should suffice to send a whisper swap. W maybe. Fucking maybe. Yes, see, it should work. Windows, Twitch, X, listen. Topic. Target content type. Pubsub. Broadcast. Which I just found the best settings. Remove the gradient from player. Oh god. This this is pretty good. So it's like a custom CSS like JavaScript in injector extension. Seems scary. This is scary. That was seriously the most annoying thing. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. For sure. Okay. But why? Um. Pub sub listen overlay. So is the sky pretty much the limit with Twitch extensions? what the limit? No, the documentation is the limit with Twitch extension. This is it's. I mean, I guess you can you can have an extension that covers the whole screen. You can have an extension that is only like a dock on top of the screen. You can have an extension that is on the bottom, like in the bio, basically, and you can have a mobile extension, which is I don't know, it's something. 10 tips for building Twitch extension. Aka panel video component JavaScript helper. Okay. Sorted it with the configuration device. Oh, why? Um, I'm like stuck. I don't know. It just if you had some kind of feature in your extension which allowed interaction from the user, like triggering some sort of command or action, where does the backend for that live exactly? Um, I guess it depends. Like the if it has okay, basically you just send them a HTML JavaScript file. Do you need to host the web server? No, you don't. They host the files themselves. Right now, I use it. I have my own web server to like live load the updates I do, right? Because I gave Twitch. I said go to um J DB, and then it's gonna ask HTML, right? So it's gonna right. It's there. Um, but technically you can do it without a web server. Like they will host it for you, but you're gonna have to like zip the project and send them it to them each time you want to test something, which is kind of ass. Now you see that like it doesn't work, and if you had to zip the project each time, it's hellish, honestly. And oh, I think I've seen that there are a bunch of API endpoints related to extension in the API reference. Yeah, I mean, most of them are, I think, to get information from the extension. Uh, like it's not actually a call that the extension would make. I don't think so, actually. Yeah. I think I've seen, yeah, it would be cool if you could sort of subscribe to events, custom ones. You can. I mean, yeah, can you? Yeah. So it's like I said, it's JavaScript. You can just send. Let's say you have uh a WebSocket on your web server, and you want your plugin to access it. You just connect to the website via the plugin, like in the script, and it's just gonna connect. Like I'm gonna just gonna do a fetch call to my API to get the Joel information. You can do the same thing with you can okay. You can use everything. Like the cool thing is the overlay authenticate itself, right? So you don't have to do the auth flow. Um, and then from there you can do API calls, use PubSub, and basically use everything in the Twitch arsenal. We're gonna I'm gonna call it that. And yeah, PubSub. That's what I'm trying to use right now. PubSub. I don't know. Yeah. Was Event Sub the one they just deprecated? No, they are gonna deprecate IRC, I think. Twitch API. Um, right, they have Event Sub, so Pub Sub. Oh no, there's a different thing. Pub Sub and Event Sub is not the same thing. This is weird. There's IRC, Pub Sub, Event Sub, API. Is that it? But I thought Pub Sub and Event Sub was the same thing. I guess it was different. I guess not. Okay. So I think it has something to do with this somehow. But it doesn't seem to be my error. Today we're announcing the timeline to decommission our legacy pub subsystem for third-party development, with a shutdown to be completed soon after April 14. That's what I was thinking of. What? Hold on. So does it mean the whole documentation is deprecated, or does it mean that Upside not deprecated and will have a year-long withdrawal period for any developers who needs to migrate to Heaven Sub? Yeah, Heaven Sub for sure is gonna stay. Yeah, but this is using PubSub calling. The helper, this guy extension. The following guide provides information to migrate for the PubSub. It was April. So yeah, Colin, do you know if Rod is using? I don't know if you tuned in the stream. Do you know if they're using PubSub or EventSub, or if they are using it at all, like any of them? Because the helper, this is I haven't been able to tune in the stream lately. Yeah, okay. Because this is official Twitch API, Twitch helper for the extensions, right? And it's saying it's using PubSub. So are they using something they created for the helper, or is the documentation just not up to date? Like it's not even. I don't even have the. So what is? Can I go to file? Oh god, this is compressed. Is legacy pub sub something distinct from? No, I this it's probably the same thing. Are you vibe coding? No, I am not. Kill me if I ever do. I don't know. Welcome to the stream. I'm. Oh wait, thank you for link. What is this? Today we are announcing the timeline to decommission our legacy pub sub system for third-party development with a shutdown completed on or soon after. Okay. Da, 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 da. Will this deprecation affect extension pub/sub? No, broadcasting a message for extensions are documented on building extension will not be affected by the broader pub/sub deprecation and shutdown. Okay, so I'm good. God, this is complicated. Okay. Clears it up a bit. Yeah, you had to find it. It's somewhere in a a freaking. I just have read it. It's not Reddit. It's a farm in a random farm. There it is. It says here use of your on the associated for extension example that leverage the configuration servers. Yeah. But I think I should be able to do this without like configuring anything. Sign in broadcasting via PubSub. When EBS wants, yeah, no, that's using the API. Because, okay, so what I'm trying to listen to broadcasts, right? But I'm getting nothing. What if I do global? Just for fun. What if I do global? What if I do global? Maybe global will work for some reason unknown to me. Yeah, no. It's helpless. I'm helpless. What's going on? Bitward and PayPal. I don't. Okay, I know there's a way to only show when. Okay. So we've got an error, and I don't know if it's me or Dan. Like actually, because this should be the way you use listen, right? But I'm not getting a listen, and it's actually been listened after I'm authorized for like yeah, I know because and I know I'm like authentified because okay console log authorized. This is on the WebSocket server. Uh, I don't know what you're asking. So this is probably using a WebSocket, yes, but this is more specifically PubSub for plugin. Yes, you're right. It's authorized, right? So I should be listening. But then it doesn't listen. But then it doesn't listen, right? Unauthorized, that's what I'm using. This callback is fired each time the GWT is refreshed. Auth callback is a function with one argument. An object with these properties: channel ID, channel token, Helix token, user ID. Usually, the GWT obtained from this call is passed as header during AJAX calls to the EBS, for example. Okay. On context. This callback is fired with the context of the extension is fired. Game being broadcast is full screen. Function mode. Okay, what if I do this again? Like, I actually just do a research with. Let's set up sound. Listening to bit events extensions. Yeah, why not? Um, is there a way to get streamer ID via JavaScript helper? Yeah, that's not our problem. That's probably what I saw earlier. Attempting to listen to Popsa message yeah, returns error bad odds. Tried it. Did I did I get that? Error blocked by client. Error blocked by client. Yeah, I didn't get this error. Okay. Um. Okay, that's not the problem either. Callback crash. Stop OS and or 0. 10 tips for building Twitch extension. Ah, I know why I'm not getting any message. It's because they're getting double. So they're getting mine. And I'm not getting mine. Yeah, that's why. I figured it out. Give me back my messages. I got a problem using with bits. Can I get uh, listen broadcast? Yeah, I tries listen. After moving listener bind into on a tries hook, all works as documented. Multiple message disappeared. Yeah, but I'd get no messages. I get no messages. Um, duplicate message. How do you send? Yeah, can't get listener to work. Yes. Thank you. So finally, I'm trying to listen to. Wait. Okay. Is this? Okay. Pub sub. So Twitch. Um. Uh, Subscription types. Or no. I want pub sub. Topic equivalence. Okay. Channel chat message. Channel bits event. Okay. Oh, okay. So I need this, but then I need channel ID. And I get that from unauthorized channel ID. Okay. So this is auth dot channel ID. Okay, what about this? What about this? Do you guys think it will work? I hope so. It didn't like put any errors for now. Okay. Okay. I actually don't know. Like, okay. What I think happened is send and listen are actually two function used to communicate between a backend and a front end, right? These functions can be called by the front to send a directly to PubSub. It uses Twitch provided for to broadcast to help send a broadcaster cannot send to global. This function binds the callback to listen to target topic. Target usually is broadcast or global, but it could be whisper. If an extension from ends listen to broadcast on a channel, it will receive. But for that extension channel combination, if it extension Twitch extension listen to chat messages. I wouldn't use chat message. The extension UI could be used instead of the GOT. We don't chat at all. And in my opinion, no need to pre-select the moderator. Thanks for the assistance with this. Very sorry for the lengthy question. I will take your advice and use to know who the moderator is. I see I can moderate a condition render UI based on. Um, Going through documentation, I may have confused myself on the post routing. Seems the viewer helper is solely for checking the subscription status of a viewer, and the window Twitch X viewer unchanged cannot be used to check their message bits. Helper viewer ID role is link session token helix unchanged. When the viewer status change, if a viewer subscribes and changes this, yeah. Helper extensions action configuration feature flags. Follow channel minimize unfollow. This returns the record of the developer global that is called whenever an extension configuration is received. The callback, yeah. On unchanged, no. On highlight changed. Playback theme. Unify sound on every message received on chat. Not really. Twitch chat helper, listen, example chatbot guide. I'm trying to set up an extension and sending message from the broadcaster config to the viewer panel using the Twitch. I found this repo on GitHub configured and installed in my channel. When I click on start giveaway, the post API fires correctly and a message appears in chat. Uh, you declared application JSON seems to have. Now everything works on the live extension on my channel, but the problem still remains. It's does seem to that the send and listen is not for actual chat. Twitch API endpoint to send chat message. Okay. My earlier question was related to WebSocket versus webhook. That question because webhooks don't exist in the context of extension PubSub. The webhook system is an event sub thing and is only for subscribe. Oh god, okay. Is the webhook system is an event sub thing and is only for subscribing to event like channel events, streamers. Yeah, okay, yeah. Regarding the PubSub deprecation, Twitch has not indicated, and there is no public roadmap to move away from it. There's no. Yeah. Yes, so they deprecate it, but they don't say it. But after all, the thing we must learn from this is I'm dumb and PubSub doesn't listen to chat. Um, don't do this, man. Don't you dub shit on my friends. And is you dub shit with my friends. Okay, so I must do. I feel like in those article, my initial guess was that it was still gonna go away sometime, but no plans for that to happen at all. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So how event sub um is it possible to event sub in an extension front end? Um should this be possible with the extension token? And if so, what else might be the issue? Thanks. The Helix token doesn't represent a user. As such, it cannot be used with event sub WebSockets. Okay. To put another way, not no an extension frontend cannot utilize event sub as there is no sensible way to get a user token to use in order to access event sub. Additionally, with the upcoming changes to follow, you will need a broadcaster token, and you can't link that in an extension frontend. Thanks. As ever buried first. Okay. So maybe I won't be able to do that. Yeah. Okay. I've looked. I've looked through the numbers. No changes have been announced. This is 2023. It's entirely on hitting the follow endpoints with EBS. I've await those details with. I discuss broadcast changes. Okay, how about looking at someone else? Welcome, Foyer. Welcome to. Welcome, everyone. Oh God, so many people. Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. It is me, the TV guy, also known as Venerac. Um, yeah, we are working on a Twitch extension, and it's not working. Yeah, welcome everyone. If you need to go take a snack or sleep, I don't know. And yeah, how was your stream, Warrior? Our stuff are never working, yeah. I mean, if it has anything to do with Twitch, of course it's not gonna work. Earlier today I was doing some work on my overlay. That's cool. Yeah. Did you Yeah, you had a 2D avatar, right? Yeah. Everything not working. And what are you doing your overlay? Are you doing it in something like a Godot? Or are you doing it in a web source? I'm doing the overlay in Godot. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, my stuff is all in Godot too. So as you can see, that those are windows that I can drag around, throw. You can do by default, when you send your first message, it does exclamation point guy, which are all the little guys on the bottom of the screen, and you can set the gravity on those guys by doing something like this. So my guy would now be on the side. And so you can change the gravity. You can do guy color, and then something like this. Yeah, you got it. So those are the guys, right? I can this is my starting screen is actually my face but zoomed in. This is really cool. So I can move myself around. That's the thing I can do. Nice. I can make messages pop from like this. I can make this is gonna work like this. I can make images spawn and drag them around. I can do the same thing with videos. I have a drawing thing. I can draw, do straight lines, change the color, change the size. So I can draw. Um, I can change the playlist with this thing, the groove box. So that we're listening to this right now, but we could change to this guy. I shall accidentally click on unrelated links. Also, it appears. Yeah, yeah, I guess so. Um, there's always some scuff in there, and I've got a list of all the message ever sent since the start of the stream, so I could just like go back and say like uh this like this guy looks super cool, right? So I can make any message spawn. Also, cool thing. You know when someone sends an image and you don't want to click it because you're on stream and like what is it gonna be? So people can do exclamation point image and URL to a PNG, right? And it's gonna show up in my overlay, which you can't see, and I can decide from there. I have like a little preview where it shows me like what the image is, and I can decide to spawn it or deny it. I think do I have anything else? Oh, you can jump too. Forgot. You can make your guy jump. And yeah, yeah, that's most of the thing that we got since we are in Godot. We love Godot. But yeah, we were doing something different, of course. Oh yeah. But yeah, you were working on your overlay. So what part of the order the overlay were you doing? I'm doing my overlay control through visual programming. Ooh. I never tried that in Godot. Is it like um is it like a plugin that you have to install, or is it like a hidden menu somewhere? Because I've seen visual shaders like with the blocks and everything, but I didn't know there were visual programming like for the game by itself. Oh, you're coding your own visual programming. Ooh, that's cool. Really, really cool. I've got to pass through next time to check that out. Yeah, it's cool. So you'll be able to. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Glad you appreciate. Yeah, Yeah, I'll always appreciate. You can do like sometimes you never expect what you can do with like uh with Godot. Like sometimes there's things just in there and you never notice them. It's crazy how fast you can whip off some cool stuff with the visual program nodes. Yeah. I mean, I just don't have difficulty like imagining what you could like change about your overlay with visual programming. Yeah, do you change like comport like behavior of some certain like parts or just added support for animations image being displayed on screen? I see. Well, like everything is controlled through the visual programming. Yeah, but I for example, like moving this screen, do you like in OBS you would drag it around, but how would you do it with a node? So basically you'd have a block I imagine corresponding to a screen, like a window, and then you can set its coordinates. Is that it? Depends on the system. I see. Did you see maybe this could be of interest to you. Um this is a plugin to capture a window from Godot. Uh, some of the thing I have on the overlay are draggable. Okay, I see. I think I've got to just pass through to like get the right idea. So I kind of have difficulty imagining it, but I'm sure it's full of science. But just it half makes sense in my head. Um. So yeah, this is pretty cool. This is extension to capture windows in Godot. This is a bit like a spout, but better. Especially the images are placed through normalized coordinates. I see. Like the top corner is 0, 0, bottom right. Oh, okay. Ah, oh, okay. I see. But what advantage is there to having the coordinates like normalized? Is there an advantage by doing that? Like because why wouldn't you just like have the pixels as the coordinates? For extension. Just easier for the user to fathom where the images will be placed. Yeah, I guess. It just it feels like kind of like you should be able to have the choice. You know what I mean? Because if I want this image to be 50 pixels from the bottom of the screen, I have to figure out what percentage of my screen is 50 pixels, right? It works in both ways. It should the user should be able to choose. That's what I mean. Renpy. What is Renpy? Is it someone? And by visual novel. Oh, I see. I see. That's an interesting feedback. Yeah, I'd. I mean, it's my opinion. It's. I don't know. Like in OBS, it's a friendly. It's a user friendly. I would say it's a user friendly uh software since many people use it, and it's still in pixels. So like I understand the percentage um part of your it's more of a yeah, like you said, it's easy to understand, but some people want this like want the pixels. Like let's say we're actually talking about an overlay. Um, I don't know. The taskbar on a Windows desktop is 50 pixels of height, let's say. So just like I said earlier, you don't know what 50 pixels is on in percentage on the screen, but you know that it's 50 pixels. So I don't know if it could be like a toggle or just two different fields that like have binded values. Yeah, because you place the images without looking at the screen, so it's easier to conceptualize where the jump is. Yeah, yeah, no, I totally understand the zero, like the normalized position, but I still think like if it's mm, yeah, so I understand the normalized vector, like it's intuitive, right? But sometimes it's not intuitive. Like it's not gonna be good in every usage. Like it's kind of strange, difficult for me to connect the visual part to the automation graph visual program part. To connect the visual part to automate. I don't. Like the draggable parts are like container that appear on the screen that holds like timers. Draggable parts are like containers that appear on the screen, yeah, that hold like timers. And we can add timers through the automation graph. Add timers through the automation graph. So you have, do you have like multiple graphs? Is that like one graph represents the screen and the other one represents animations? Is that what you're saying? And you have timers in. Yeah, it's gonna be easier if I see, but it's definitely interesting. Like it's fun sometimes to think about like user experience. Sometimes, not not most of the time, but yeah. Okay. Evan sub to which extension? What do you mean sometimes? I mean sometime. Okay, so yeah, I know it's the most important part. What I mean is sometimes it's fun to do it. Sometimes it's not. That's what I'm saying. Not okay. Twitch chat on events. Anyway, I gotta go. Have a great stream. Thank you. Have a good rest, and thank you for rating again. And yeah, thank you. I'll definitely be there someday to check out that graph. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're gonna lock in. Where are we? Okay, 3 hours. 3 hours in. Let's go. Um, what do I get from? What do I get from the unauthorized? Okay, channel ID token. Generality that should be passed to any EBS. Okay, so we're not gonna have okay. We're changing we're changing direction. Okay. Uh to Twitch the dashboard. Okay, extensions, that guy, manage asset hosting, and it's gonna be a video component. For this anchor point will cause all extension deactivation in the full screen view hacker join. HTML file that will be shown to viewers on the channel page. Dash. Okay, remove that. Remove that. Just remove the script actually. Um, body H1 hello. Okay. Uh, target height aspect ratio. Okay, let's reload. Oh, it's not there. Great. It's gone. Where is it? It is. Okay, now if I restart. Refresh. There it is. Except it's tiny. Tiny, it's tiny. Okay. Why is it tiny? What about like a 70%? Save changes. Okay, there it is. But oh, there it is. Hello. Okay. Okay. Now this ah stars. Okay. Next body. Patron. God. Hello, Yoshi boy. How's it going? It's going mm, okay, I guess. Welcome to the stream. I'm the TV guy. I'm I'm Venere. This entire stream is the entire overlay is in Godot. Um, so there's many commands and interactable stuff, but it's long to explain. But yeah, we're working on a um fucking Twitch overlay, right? Twitch extension overlay, and I planned to use the Twitch chat in the extension, but it ended up I ended up discovering that you can't do that. Okay, wait. I could do it, but I would need to do the whole authentication flow in the extension. And for that, I would need a token, like a client ID, client secret, and just I won't because that's secret. So I had to rethink, and now it's gonna be instead of being like a whole overlay, it's just gonna be a simple component on the right here, as you can see. And what if I try to style white, color white, just so we can see it actually. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Um, and I don't see it. That's weird. Uh, so component one. So this probably has something to do with this. Apply auto scale. Scale pixels. Target height. Okay, aspect ratio. Ratio width height that determines the extension width and how the okay. Value must be non-zero integers. Yeah, of course. Specify height relative to the maximum height of the video component extension. This should work. But the title looks like it's um oh, there it is. It's just really tiny. Okay. Is this supposed to be 70% of the display? No, you don't know where. Okay. And the scaling is horrid, like horrible in this. Um, something like I don't know, it's 500 pixels. Auto scale, yes. And maybe something like 80%. Okay, let's refresh this. Again. Okay, there it is. Okay, that's better. Like we can actually read what is written on it. But we don't okay, I guess it's good. Okay. What do we want on here? We want the content of my API. So we're gonna keep that, remove that. Uh, this is not needed. Okay. We go here, we open this guy. Okay. And we need the API documentation. Thank you. Okay. So, channels, users, that's what I want. And now how do we fit everything in a uh, tiny window? Tiny window. Firstly, what do we want in the tiny window? Probably we want to be, thinking about it. Um, okay. Okay. So let's do a big div. Um, style width 100%, height 100%, display flex thing. Cute. Um, okay. And background color, wheat. I don't know. Something like this. I don't need a terminal for now. Okay, so I guess it doesn't support background color. Is that it? H1. Hello. Oh, now it works. But only if there's content in it. Okay, what about let's grow one. And there also seem to be padding on the body, which is kind of weird. Okay, that didn't change. Okay. Um, I uh, I was gonna take a be right back, but I think I'll keep the rest. We basically did nothing. I just thought about it. We did nothing for the entirety of the stream. We yapped. We definitely yapped. Um, but this is gonna be the end. I'm kind of getting tired, and just like I said, we've done absolutely nothing, which is kind of funny. But the environment is gonna be ready for next time, and we know that we can't do pub sub for getting the chat. But yeah, it's life. We're gonna figure out something else, I guess. And yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, as they say. So let me move myself to this guy. And we're gonna find someone to raid. So Kinksy Unplugged is a candidate for sure. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe green team. Let's look at the green team. Um, sure. I don't know. Let's look at game software and game development. Um, maybe someone in Godot. Bit of Godot. Godot. There's me, but I'm not in Godot. Um, April is the coolest month. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Um, Yeah, we're gonna read King's Key, I guess. Okay. Let's. Okay, Twitch raid. Okay, King's Key unplugged. Fucking okay. I don't know how to write. Kinsky. What do you mean user doesn't exist? Kinsky unplugged. I'm not dumb, am I? I literally like copy and paste his name and it doesn't exist. Okay. Raid Kinsky unplugged. Okay. So it works, but only when I do it in the chat somehow. Okay, I guess. We're gonna rate Kinski Unplug. He's doing D&D with Mikamadzi, and we're gonna send love. We're gonna say Joel, I guess. And yeah, thank you for everyone who came through, chatted, rated. Um, yeah, we're gonna see each other probably next Friday, maybe, I don't know. And yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, he's rating someone else. We can cancel this. Cancel. Actually, what I might end up doing is not reading. You know why? Because I am not alone. Okay, I said nothing. Um, okay, let's go back to software and game dev, I guess. And this guy, luck woman. Okay, I think something is not working. Yeah, okay. We're gonna read this guy. Same message as I said earlier, but this guy now. Yeah. Yeah. They seem to be doing just a game. They're working on a game in Cado, and we're gonna rate them. And they have Joel? Do you think they have Joel? They don't have Joel? I don't know.